The Right Side with Doug Billings.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to The Right Side. Doug Billings here with you, where we tell the truth. We don't spin it. And I want to tell you right now, as I'm recording this, the Islamic Republic of Iran in total chaos, as you all have undoubtedly heard. Ayatollah Khamenei dead, taken out with 47 to 50 of his other leaders over there by a joint United States and Israeli strike. And today, Iranian state media announcing that his son, Mojtaba Khamenei, the new supreme leader over there. Well, President Trump's response is that he's demanding the unconditional surrender and warning that Mojtaba won't last long. Ladies and gentlemen, this is America first. Over 3,000 targets hit. 7 American heroes are now confirmed dead. That's tragic. And he's right. And it doesn't underscore human life any less. We value, we mourn. And, you know, folks, don't let the wussified, I'm going to talk about the wussified segment of American culture in a moment. Don't let the deaths of these American soldiers be anything less than what it is. They are heroes. We will remember them as such. When young men and women sign up for the voluntary armed forces of the United States, they know that these are the things that they will have to deal with, and so do their families. Again, it doesn't take away from the sting and the pain and the hurt of the loss of American life. But this is not chaos. This is America first, finally back in action. For 47 years, the Iranian regime has murdered thousands of its own citizens, hundreds, thousands, again, of Americans and our allies. They've funded Hezbollah, Hamas, the Houthis, every terrorist group that has spilled American blood. They took our diplomats hostage in 1979. They bombed our Marines in Beirut. They helped kill our troops in Iraq and Afghanistan with IEDs. And you know, folks, enough was enough. Trump didn't start this fight. He finished what weak presidents like Bush, Obama, and Biden refused to do. Bush got us involved because of the fictional weapons of mass destruction. Obama gave them pallets of cash and tier 1 military-grade equipment, plus a fake nuclear deal. And Biden let them enrich uranium to near weapons grade. They were just 10 to 12 days away from having enough enriched uranium for up to 10 or 11 nuclear bombs. Trump said no more. And he's delivering the strength that we voted for. He's delivering the strength that Ronald Reagan showed the Soviets and what John F. Kennedy showed the world during the Cuban Missile Crisis. Remember John F. Kennedy's words when he stared down the nuclear-armed communists? This is why our wussified youth are wussified to a great degree. Not all of them, but many of them, because they don't remember history. They don't learn from it. John F. Kennedy, a Democrat back in the day, said this: "We will not prematurely or unnecessarily risk the costs of worldwide nuclear war, in which even the fruits of victory would be in ashes in our mouths. But neither will we shrink from that risk at any time. It must be faced." Ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what Trump is doing. Iran's regime is the modern equivalent of Castro's Cuba, except on steroids, exporting terror, building nukes, threatening our homeland. And it's because of Biden's open borders that we have thousands of people in this country who potentially want to do us harm on our soil. Trump's not shrinking away from this. He's facing it head on so that our kids don't have to. So now let's refute the nonsense coming from the left and some never-Trump RINOs, and even from some who once claimed to be MAGA supporters. They're screaming that, Trump has abandoned MAGA by getting involved. Wrong. Give yourself permission to disassociate from those snowflakes. This is MAGA. It's peace through strength. MAGA never meant isolationism. It meant America first, not America weak, as in weakling. The kooks will claim, well, this is Israel's war, and America was forced into it. Absolute garbage. Trump doesn't get forced into anything. ladies and gentlemen. Give yourself permission to disassociate from the kooks who say all of that nonsense. Israel acted because Iran was days away from a nuclear bomb that could wipe Tel Aviv off the map, and the same bombs could reach any Gulf country in the Persian Gulf area or in Europe. So Trump chose to back our greatest ally and to protect American interests. No one forced him. He has led. The same people who cry, forever wars, I didn't vote for this, under Bush or under Obama or under Biden, are now crying isolation when Trump actually wins. And let's talk about the snowflakes, because over the last few generations, we in America have raised a small but a very loud crowd of weak-kneed, wussified Americans who think strength is mean. It's mean. And when they see this on television, they almost are to the point where they need a safe room, just like many American college students need a safe room during finals weeks because their parents have taught them to be absolute wussies. They see a few United States casualties and they scream, bring the troops home, while ignoring the thousands of people Iran has already killed. These are the same people who melt down over misgendering, but they cheer when American flags burn in Tehran. Well, the wussification ends now, ladies and gentlemen. Real Americans, the MAGA majority, know what freedom is, and we know that it's not free. 7 heroes have given their lives, and we honor them with victory. We don't honor them with retreat. This war ends when Iran surrenders. No nukes, no terror funding, new leadership that America can actually deal with. Trump is making Iran great again. Iranians all around the world love Trump. They support what's happening. And he's making Iran great again by making it stop threatening us. That's the plain and simple truth. Anyone, again, I used to vote for Trump. I voted for him twice, but not anymore. Oh my gosh, he's absolutely abandoned us. Those people are snowflake kooks. Give yourself permission to disassociate from them. So let me know what you think, folks. Drop your comments below, share this episode of the show, and head over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. It's free. It's free. When you're at YouTube, search at the right side Doug Billings, at the right side Doug Billings, and listen to my show live every Monday through Friday, noon to 2 o'clock Central Time on the Real Talk Radio Network. This is the right side, ladies and gentlemen. We're in this together. Believe it, for the Republic. Cheers.
The Right Side with Doug Billings.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the set of my show, Doug Billings. Hey, my good friends at EMP Shield, that's electromagnetic pulse, in case you're from Raytown, Missouri. Electromagnetic pulse could wipe out your home electrical system, could wipe out your vehicle. And thanks to the radical liberal agenda that was put forth under Administrator Biden and Vice Pretender Harris, there are lots of people in this country who want to do us harm. And maybe an EMP device would be their chosen weapon. But EMP Shield gives you a device that can protect you. This little baby here goes on your home outlets, a computer, a router, whatever you want to protect. And then they also have a larger model like this. You can still hold it in the palm of your hand that goes on your vehicle battery so that you can get out of trouble from point A to point B. EMPshield.com. Promo code Doug, ladies and gentlemen. Save yourself. Save your property. EMPshield.com. Promo code Doug. We're in this together, folks. Believe it. For the Republic. Cheers.
The Right Side with Doug Billings.